loud voice said, you can't stop, you can't stop. You're going to die a painful death. It's going to be horrible. This was stage 4 pancreatic cancer, or receiving a stage 4 pancreatic cancer diagnosis. But what happened was, by listening to the still small voice, it gave God a chance to move the universe in my favor.
Welcome, listeners and viewers. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Grace Ovba, your host, and this is Rising Above Shadows of Abuse. Raza! Meet our wonderful guest, Andy Campbell. Welcome, Andy.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Have the courage to follow that pathway. I could give you an example. When I was going through the cancer treatments, which I still participate in a cancer trial. This August will be 7 years. In 2025, it'll be 7 years since diagnosis of a stage 4 pancreatic cancer, or receiving a stage 4 pancreatic cancer diagnosis. And there was a point where this voice kept telling me it was time to stop chemotherapy. I'd done 15 rounds. I felt like it was killing me faster than it was killing the cancer. I'd had good results, but I couldn't sustain it. I couldn't sustain it. And there was this, and all these things came to my head in a really loud voice. You can't stop. You can't stop. You're going to die a painful death. It's going to be horrible. It's not. But when I got quiet, there was this little voice that was saying, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Now, I could not imagine that 90 days later, I would go through some other kind of cancer protocols. And then 90 days later, I would be accepted into the cancer trial that ultimately gave me what I needed to stay alive and be alive today. I couldn't imagine that consequence. All I could imagine were all the negative things that I knew about. And so one of the things that taught me was, one of the reasons why I work to not listen to all the fearful consequences that my mind is telling me, that loud voice is telling me, it's never going to tell me about the great thing that's going to happen because it hasn't happened yet. I can only imagine the bad things that have happened because that's been my experience in life, that bad things happen. But what happened was, by listening to the still small voice, it gave God a chance to move the universe in my favor. And then an outcome that I could not imagine, it was nowhere in my mind to conceive it, was presented. And other people helped me. My daughter found it. My oldest daughter found the trial. My wife, when I didn't have the energy to even pursue it, she pursued it. They accepted me in the trial. We went to the trial. My treatment started, and I'm here today. So it's another reason why you don't listen to the loud voice as much, is because the loud voice doesn't know what God can do for you in the future. It hasn't experienced that kind of, that outcome, that positive outcome yet. So the still small voice is trying to tell you, hey, there's some things waiting for you, right?
Because God sees the end from the beginning. He knows what is going to happen in the nearest future. Be safe and be positive. And don't forget to check out our social media handles. Thank you. Bye for now.